the second of the men's K1 1000B semi-finals. Henry van der Volt from South Africa in lane 2. Nico Keskinen from Finland in lane 3. Next to him, his Finnish teammate Eetu Kolomenen from Finland. Then Matej Manfreda from Slovenia. Jahir Zoniga from Mexico. I hope Zahir stays up near the front because I'm just enjoying looking at his racing top, that bright pink. It's very eye-catching. And then Chengyang Xiao from China and Sebastian Lokgaard from Denmark in lane 8. Again, top 3 go through to the D final, and then 4th to 6th will go through to the E final for the men's K1 1000.
And again, a really nice chance for these guys to have maybe changed something up in their race delivery. If something wasn't quite right in the heat, they've got another opportunity to execute it again in this semi, and then hopefully on to the D final or the E final. So all about experience, all about just having opportunities to execute those deliveries under the pressure of racing on the international stage.
Can I give a quick shout out to a good friend of mine and a good friend of canoeing, Mr. Martin Marinov, who's just sent me a text to say he's enjoying the commentary, Emma, but a bit disappointed that we haven't been talking more about his exploits when he was at the top of his game, competing for Bulgaria and then competing for Australia. The day is but young, Martin, and the weekend is but young. I'm sure we'll get an opportunity sometime over the weekend to talk about your exploits. Actually, Martin, let us know. Are you coaching? We were talking earlier on, wondering if you'd picked up a coaching gig somewhere or what you're involved with. I'm sure you're involved with the sport somewhere. We'd be fascinated to hear what you're up to at the moment. So let's have a look where we're at here. We've got Kolehamainen from Finland got a very commanding lead at the moment. For those not familiar, so Szeged is it's about 2 hours from Budapest, and beautiful countryside around the place. And Emma, I don't know whether you get much of a chance, but I love the old city of Szeged. It's just so beautiful to watch and to look at, and the buildings. The nightlife is wonderful. They have this wonderful wine festival, which sometimes corresponds with our canoeing weekend, which can be a bit of a challenge for some in the ICF office, I have to say. Generally, by the time Sunday comes around, there's a few less ICF staff out at the course than maybe there should be. But that's a bit of a challenge. But it's a really beautiful. I mean, we are very, very fortunate that we get to compete in some of these beautiful cities in Europe, aren't we? I mean, Poznan, the old city in Poznan is beautiful to see, and Szeged is just such an underrated city. If you've never been to Hungary, if you've never been to Szeged, you've got to put that on your box to go and have a look at it, because it's a wonderful city. Yep.
I think that when I've had family that have come out to watch, they've always been keen when it's Szeged to come to Szeged, because there's great accommodation and they've really enjoyed the city. So yeah, I love the course, and I love the location, and the city's beautiful. There's some good coffee shops. I can't say that I've experienced the wine, but
no,
the coffee's good too.
Apparently it's a good festival. Good finish there for Sebastian Lokkegaard from Denmark. He flew home in lane 8 to snatch the victory and to book himself a place in the D final. So he'd be pretty happy with that. He was a bit off the pace there early on, but really flew home and got himself that spot in the D final.
He did, didn't he? Literally at the end, just came flying through. Fantastic race to see them competing so hard for those top 3 spots to get to that D final. Really good, and then that's another platform for them to step on next time, whether it be in Poznan or whether it be later on in the year at the World Champs maybe. So, but look what it means to him. That's fantastic.
It's a confidence thing, isn't it? Just to push yourself, to know what you're capable of doing. And he's probably learned a little bit about himself today, which he can take away and talk with his coach and talk with his support team about what went right, what went wrong.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, so important to acknowledge that, you know, racing is racing. There are only a small number of medals that are given out, and actually, you know, we need to be really mindful of